Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I did a YouTube video. It's been a good month. A fun month, but no YouTube video month. My camera is very low on battery. I was just like life telling me don't do YouTube. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna charge it. Seemed like the easy way forward. So it's only on 15%, so I might end up filming half of this video first, and then you might see like a changing lighting the other half later when this is charged up. So I thought I'd do a video on like how to go from a cut to a bulk and like top tips on bulking and like why to bulk, etc. Just like everything on bulking, because I did a bulk last year, this time last year, and I've had many questions. Quick disclaimer, in this video I am not saying that everything I'm saying is correct in the sense, I'm just saying that, you know, what I had during my bulk, and I know what a lot of other people have felt and tips and stuff like that. I'm gonna do it in like steps. So I have this like written down on my phone because I'm just so organized. Firstly, what is a bulk? A bulk is when you are increasing your calories, so you're eating more than you're burning, basically. So obviously, I think a lot of you would probably know what our cut is. So obviously cut is eating less than you're burning, obviously, the opposite. So when you're cutting, you're in a calorie deficit, basically, and so you'll be losing fat. But bulking is literally the same, but the other way around, in simple terms. So I think the first thing to talk about when bulking is the mentality of it. The idea of bulking, when I thought last year, it was the first time I've ever done it. Oh my God, I'm like crying just thinking about it, I'm actually tearing up. What I thought, I was like, this is gonna be piss easy. I love food. I get to eat all day. I get to eat so much. And yes, that is the reality of it. You do get to eat a lot more, but it's hard. It's like your head is telling you, don't eat it, you're getting fat. Like when I'm cutting, I find it so easy to be in a calorie surplus, but when I was bulking, I really struggled because it was like, my brain was telling me, Emma, you're getting fat, you look fat, you can't fit into your clothes anymore. And yes, I couldn't, like that was the reality of it. I couldn't fit into my jeans, nothing fit. And that was really upsetting. I lived in gym gear. And I literally remember on New Year's Eve, I was up in Manchester and I went shopping. I went in a changing room and I was basically starting work. I had a job starting in February. So I went to go get some work stuff because I had nothing. None of my stuff fit me from my last placement. So I had to get a new wardrobe. And bearing in mind, before I used to be a size 4 to 6 in bottoms, and I struggled to fit in size 8, 10 because nothing would go up my thighs and my bum. So I just remember bursting into tears in the changing room because I couldn't fit into anything. I was really upset. Oh my God, literally, I'm literally gonna cry now just thinking about it because I was so upset. And I was so sure on that day, I'm cutting, screw this, I'm done. And then I called one of my friends, and I just burst into tears. I was like, I'm fat. And she was like, no, you're not, Emma. She's really good at that. Like, obviously that's what every friend would say, but she's very good at just like reassuring you, Emma, you look amazing, blah, blah, blah. And that's just what I needed to hear. So get yourself a friend like that. Amy Hasty, I love you. You know, you have to think of the long-term goal. And if you quit your bulk halfway through, then you're not reaching that long-term goal. And I think that's what I just had to think about. I bulked from around like October, November 2017 till, God, it ended up being like March, April 2018. No, are we in 18 now? I'm really confused. 2018, yeah, 2018. I was supposed to stop in February, but the bulk life got the better of me and I just couldn't cut. I was just very bad at it. So yeah, you just got to realize that some days are going to be worse than others. Sometimes you'll wake up and you think, my bum is looking sick. And sometimes you think, I'm fat, what the fuck am I doing? So yeah, just keep at it. The second thing I'm going to talk about is cardio when bulking. You can do cardio when you bulk. When you do cardio, you're burning more calories. Therefore, you know, it means you have to eat more to put those calories back on. So I understand that. I completely cut all cardio when I was bulking. I mean, even cutting, I don't do much cardio, so I'm just not a cardio gal. I'm trying to be, but I'm not. So yeah, fair play, I did cut all my cardio and during my bulk, as like I said, I struggled to hit my calories as it was, so I just thought, if I'm doing cardio, I need to eat even more, so let's not do it. But you can do it. You know, cardio has extreme benefits. So in a way, I would advise doing a bit of cardio and keeping it up, because bloody hell, going back into it is a tough one. Apart from doing like your bloody Stairmaster or your, you know, the treadmill at like 4 kilomiles an hour, that's not even a thing, but you know what I mean. You know, other parts of other cardio, going on the bike or the rowing machine. God, can't do any more than 5 minutes now, and that's because I cut it out for so long. If you like cardio, do it. If you don't like cardio, don't do it. Simple as that. The third thing I'm going to talk about is about smashing your workouts. Now you've got that extra food, you have got the energy and the power to smash your workouts. You can hit PBs like there are no tomorrow. When I was bulking, oh my God, my sessions were insane. I hit so many PBs, it's amazing. Like my session, that's probably the best thing about bulk. I loved my training session. And I also think that was like half a psychological thing as well. Like, oh, I'm in a surplus, therefore I can get this weight. Whereas when I'm cutting, I'm like, oh no, I might not be able to get it. Like I would tell myself, it's fine if I don't get it because I'm in a deficit now, so I might not be able to get that PB that I did get before. So I think for me, a lot of it was psychological, but you have the energy to do it. Use that food and that energy and that fuel to smash your workouts and lift weights. Lift fucking weights, do you know what I mean? So what I'm gonna talk about next, number 4, is progressive overload. So this kind of links into when I'm saying smash your workouts. So progressive overload is basically the gradual increase of stress placed on a muscle on your body during exercise. So I think the first thing people think of when you think progressive overload is increasing the weight. Obviously, yes, 100%. When you're in a bulk or whatever stage you're at, you try to increase your weight every time. You're not going to stay at 20 kilogram squats for the rest of your life, are you? You know, once you master that, you go up. But, you know, at some point you will get to a stage where you can't increase the weight every week, and you're stuck at that one weight and you're trying to get it, but you've got to think about other things. You've got to think about the reps, sets, rest. Like, if you're forever taking 5-minute rest between each set, then there's not that intensity in the workout. But if you then cut that down to a minute, then you're increasing the stress on the muscle because you're resting less and going straight into a set again. So, and then like also with reps, if you stuck at 8 reps at the same weight forever, that's not placing stress on the muscle. That's not going to build the muscle. You're not tearing the muscle fibers. So if you can't up the weight, then up the reps. Go from 8 reps to 10 reps, 10 to 12, etc., etc. Just got to try and basically, at simple terms, improve every session. As that's the way to build muscle. Like I said, you can't build muscle from doing the same thing every week. Your body gets used to it and it's not going to do anything. As much as that'd be sick, I'd love to be able to do 20 kg squats and build a massive arse and massive quads and whatnot, but unfortunately that's not the case. If it was, oh God, my bum would be good, but it's not. So, right, number 5 I'm going to talk about is food, and basically what you can eat on a bulk. People look at it and go, a clean bulk or a dirty bulk? And a clean bulk, what they're basically trying to say is nutritious foods, but just obviously eating it in a calorie surplus. Or there's a dirty bulk and eating basically shit and being in a calorie surplus. If you're in a surplus, you're in a surplus, whether you're eating nutritious foods or shit. In a bulk, you just want to be in a surplus. You don't need to go from like, you know, 1.7k calories if you're on a cut to a bulk, then go straight to 4,000 calories. Like, that is when you put on more fat. You don't need 4,000 calories. That's in a major surplus. So then you're putting on a lot more of that is going to fat. You gradually increase your calories. So, you know, increase them 100 every week. You know, this is completely different to everyone. So this is me just literally picking random numbers. You know, you get to 1 week and your weight doesn't increase. Therefore, you need to increase them again. But don't go from one extreme to the other, because then you are literally just, and I think that's probably maybe one of the problems I made. I didn't really increase them every week. I tracked to an extent, but for me, I wanted to be in a calorie surplus. I didn't really care about what I was eating or, you know, the macros behind it. As I was in a bulk, all I needed to do was know that I was eating shitload. Whereas if you're gradually increasing, I just feel like it's a gradual thing with the brain and you don't think of it being a massive jump. and also that way you are putting on less fat, you're in a smaller surplus every time in that sense. Right, guys, that was a very, very, very short, snappy video. I didn't want this to be too long, but I hope you enjoyed it. And please let me know if it's helped you in any way, or if you're gonna consider a bulk this winter season. Do it in summer, who knows? I haven't decided yet if I'm going to bulk or not. I've not decided. I can't decide whether it's worth the stress I put on myself last time, slash I kind of do want to build some muscle though, so I've got to balance out the pros and the cons. But I hope you enjoyed this video. My Instagram is m.fitnessuk. I post a lot more on there than on my YouTube channel, but I am trying to increase my YouTube videos now, and I say this every freaking video, and I also say that every video that I always say it, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. I love you with all my heart, and I will see you in a few days because another video is going to be up, and I promise you that. So, see you soon! Oh yeah, I forgot to say, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of me. Bye!